What is good, YouTube? Grant Fisher with you here from Fargo, North Dakota. Here we go, NBA2K18, MyLeague expansion series. I've tried starting some of these multiple times, but I've always stopped. However, this time we're starting this one. There's no turning back. We got 36 teams in the league, 6 expansion teams. A few teams are going to be relocating here. And this is part 1 of the MyLeague expansion series. I'm going to explain to you how this is all going to work. Alright, let's get started here. So you notice there's some teams that are out of place, and there's some new teams like I mentioned before. So, let's go over our expansion teams first. Okay, so first off, we're going to the Southwest Division here of the Western Conference. We got the Memphis Sounds. Now, the Memphis Sounds did actually exist in the past, in the 1970s. Back when the American Basketball Association, or ABA, was still around. They were the main rival to the NBA. And Memphis had a team, okay? So they were known. A lot of these ABA teams tended to go through multiple names before finally settling on one, and then they would fold, or the league folded, basically, because ABA folded in 1976. So the Memphis team started out as the Tams, and I think it's something like Irish or something. Their logo was a green and yellow hat. It looked kind of funky. And then they became the Memphis Pros, and finally the Memphis Sounds. Now, the Memphis Sounds is a nice ring to it, considering it's where Graceland is, Elvis Presley, as well as being the Blue City. So, yeah, I like that. So we got the Memphis Sounds in the Southwest Division of the Western Conference here. Also in the Southeast Division of the Eastern Conference, we have the Baltimore Bobcats. This is a shout out to Jay Razzle. He's a guy on YouTube also who is doing a MyLeague expansion series, and he includes this team, the Baltimore Bobcats. He refers to it as a combination of two previous teams, being the Baltimore Bullets and the Charlotte Bobcats. I just kind of thought, hey, it'd be kind of cool to put a team in Baltimore. Why not have another team closer to the nation's capital? And, I mean, hey, the Bobcats was a name that could be used. I mean, hey, any team that's named the Bobcats, what are they known for? The 2011-2012 Charlotte Bobcats in the lockout shortened season, 7 wins, 59 losses. Claim to fame. Alright, so we got the Baltimore Bobcats there in the Southeast Division. In the Atlantic Division, we got the Buffalo Braves. Now, the Buffalo Braves were also a team that existed previously. They were started up in 1970. And they lasted for only 8 years, from 1970 to 1978, at which time they moved to San Diego and became the San Diego Clippers, and nowadays, which are the Los Angeles Clippers. But the cool thing is about this one, and I just gotta go in here and I gotta show you, is the arena. Now, if you'll notice there in the arena, it's called KeyBank Center. Now, when the Buffalo Braves first played up there in the 1970s, they played at a building called the Buffalo Memorial Auditorium, or the AUD for short. Okay, and then as time went on and the AUD began to age, they built a new structure called the KeyBank Center. So that holds like the concerts and other major events, kind of like a municipal auditorium, basically. Yeah, and which is kind of cool, is the KeyBank Center was the AUD's actual replacement. So why not have the Buffalo Braves play there? I liked it. Plus, I kind of thought, hey, the colors were updated, keeping that logo fresh, and the jerseys look legit too, nostalgic yet modern, in my opinion. So yeah, we got the Buffalo Braves there. And of course, why not? It's gonna not be a comeback. We got in the Northwest Division of the Western Conference, the Seattle SuperSonics. Now, if you'll notice, I moved the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Southwest Division to free up room for the Sonics. It only makes sense. But, you see, with this, the Sonics' previous history isn't going to be with them. That's going to stay with Oklahoma City. Seattle's starting all over when it comes to basketball. So, yeah, the Seattle Sonics will be in the NBA here once again. And then over here, we got these two teams here. We'll start with this one. The Dakota Wizards. Set in Bismarck, North Dakota, about 200 miles west of where I'm at right now here in Fargo. The Dakota Wizards were an actual team. They started out in a league called the International Basketball Association, or the IBA. Then they moved to a league association called the Continental Basketball Association, or the CBA. And then finally, they eventually joined the NBA D League, which is now the G League. And they were affiliated with, over the years, I believe, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Washington Wizards, and then finally the Golden State Warriors, at which time, eventually in 2012, the Warriors decided, hey, you know, we took full ownership of the Dakota Wizards, we're going to move them, and the Dakota Wizards franchise moved to Santa Cruz to become the Santa Cruz Warriors. But We're bringing back the Dakota Wizards name in the NBA as an expansion team, which is awesome. So, Dakota Wizards, Bismarck, North Dakota. And finally, the team I will be controlling, the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. Now, the Fargo-Moorhead Beez has the same story with the IBA and the CBA as the Dakota Wizards. However, the FMBs never entered into the NBA D-League. So, yeah, they lasted from about 1996 to 2001, or 95 to 2001. Yeah, and so that's the team I'm going to be controlling here. Now, for the teams that are out of place, you're probably wondering what's going to happen with them. Okay, so we got the Timberwolves. We moved them over to the Eastern Conference to make room for Fargo-Moorhead, Dakota, and Seattle. The Memphis Grizzlies are up there because we're moving them back to Vancouver. And, yeah, and the Portland Trailblazers were here to make room for these teams as well. They're moved to the Pacific Division. So, yeah. We're going to be doing in this portion, I've given you the explanation here. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Yeah, so like I said, we're moving the Grizzlies back to Vancouver. The Utah Jazz, we're going to be flip-flopping names with the New Orleans Pelicans. It's going to be the Utah Pelicans up there and the New Orleans Jazz. I mean, it's kind of a given. New Orleans and Jazz, those two words go together. Utah and Jazz do not. So I don't know what they were thinking. It's kind of like another thing I'm going to be doing here. We're getting rid of the Lakers. Being a Timberwolves fan, being from Minnesota, hold Minnesota sports dear to my heart. Always been upset that when the Lakers moved to LA, they kept the Lakers name. It makes no sense. There are not really any lakes in California. It drives me nuts. So we're going to give them an ABA-themed team for punishment. The Los Angeles Stars. ABA theme, throwback, Staples Center still, all that good stuff. We're moving the Clippers. We're moving them back to San Diego. It makes more sense. The ships and San Diego go together, just like Jazz and New Orleans, Lakers, Minnesota. That makes perfect sense. The Golden State Warriors, we're going to move them back to San Francisco from Oakland because, and this is actually kind of happening in real life, because it's either estimated to open, I believe, in 2019 or 2020. It's called the Chase Center in San Francisco. It's going to be the Warriors' new home. See, now, I have no idea if they're going to rebrand as the San Francisco Warriors, because given the success that the franchise has had as of late as Golden State, I mean, it'd be kind of hard to get rid of that. That's just my opinion, though. So, I don't know, but we're going to roll with the San Francisco Warriors here. What else do we got here? Oh, yes. Our final change will be, where was it? Oh, wait, no, we got two more changes here after this. And I will be doing these off-screen, off-camera, off-video, however you refer to it, basically. Brooklyn Nets. We're getting them out of Brooklyn. We're taking them back to New Jersey, but we're not calling them the Nets anymore. We're calling them the New Jersey Glory. This is a shout-out to Talentuso23. He's got some amazing court and jersey designs. I'm going to be using some of those designs, and I will give him shout-outs here from time to time. The New Jersey Glory, it's a combination of the New Jersey Nets, and it's modern, but it's a throwback. It looks like ABA theme. I like it. I just like the colors, and yeah, you guys will see this once we get to it. It'll be awesome, and this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm looking forward to this. Hope you guys are too. So, yeah. So like I said, I will be rebranding these teams following this expansion draft. But now, hey, let's get to the expansion draft. I'm ready to get going here. I have some players in mind that I'd like. It just depends on if they're there to be drafted. So let's get started. Set up options. We're going to be doing full 12-minute quarters. I will be streaming these games in full. And I'm not going to have a set schedule for when it comes to streaming these games. It'll just be kind of when I have time to time. For example, I'm on spring break right now this week, so hey, you guys may get lucky and I might broadcast a good 2 or 3 games. But we'll see what happens. We're going to be setting up 777 on MyLeague expansion off. We're not going to we don't want it to expand anymore after this. Pressure fatigue on, team chemistry on, rule changes off. We're going to keep the salary cap, hard cap, trade, deadline, injuries, all that good stuff. All that's going to be in here. And like I said, we're going to be controlling the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. Let's get started. I really think this expansion draft is going to be interesting with 6 teams in there. Let's go ahead and let's look in at who teams are and aren't protecting. The new team, you do not have any players. Well, yeah, of course, we're an expansion team. We don't have any players to protect. So let's look over at who's not being protected. And I'll just point out some notable ones here. Wow, the 76ers aren't protecting J.J. Redick. That's interesting. You're not guard. It might be because he's on a 1-year, $23 million contract, but beats me. Yeah, so that's who this, yeah. Tyler Zeller off the Bucks, Matthew Dellavedova, Tony Snell, Justin Holiday, Jerry Grant, David Nwaba, J.R. Smith. That's interesting. Kyle Korver, C. Osman. Wow, the Celtics there. Terry Rozier, Daniel Theus, Aaron Baines. Wow. Everyone's just protecting their top players, it looks like to me. I mean, this is the guy I want to go after. Deonte Davis. He's just straight fire, straight flames, I think. Look at, I mean, he's on a great contract. 2 years, $2.86 million, and he's a restricted free agent. So we would have great chances to re-sign him if he drastically improves, which would be awesome. Okay, who? Mike Muscala, nah. Wayne Ellington, guy lighted up from 3, but he's only on a 1-year deal. Let's see who else. Nick Batum, that's another shocker right there. He's on a pretty big contract though, so I don't know about that. Who else? Tao Cephalosha. Nah. Costa Kufos, Vince Carter. Wow. You'd think he would have retired by now, but hey, it's cool to have vets in the league. Kyle Quinn, Joakim Noah, Jarrett Jack. Tony Allen. Okay, to be honest, I'm really going to feel bad for saying this, but I did not realize that Tony Allen was on the Lakers now. What the heck? Tony Allen, Channing Frye, Lubel Dang. Magic are protecting Terrence Ross and Maurice Spates. Oh, wow. Wesley Matthews isn't being protected by the Mavericks. And here's Dougie McBuckets. Wow. For the Nets, Alan Crabb and Joe Harris. Huh. Some of these aren't surprising. Darn it, I would like to have him. Wilson Chandler and Devin Harris isn't protected either. Huh. Bojan Bogdanovic. I always get Bojan Bogdanovic, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Boban Marjanovic mixed up. I don't know why. I just do, and it drives me nuts. Big Al Jefferson isn't even protected. Wow. Corey Joseph. Rondo, Ito Amor, John Lure, Langston Galloway. Now, John Lure, he's actually a high school classmate and buddy of one of my cousins, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Serge Ibaka, he might be one of the highest unprotected players in the league right on here. So, Trevor Ariza, Brandon Wright, ISO Joe. He could be someone to go after too. Tony Parker, dude, you've been in the league for 16 years, all with San Antonio, and they're not protecting you. That's really something. Maybe they're just DeJounte Murray. That's another guy to go after. Maybe they're just ready to rebuild or something. Let's see here. Who else? Brandon Knight. Wow. Jared Dudley, veteran. Andre Roberson, Patrick Patterson off the Thunder. Aaron Brooks, Bucks. Nemanja Bjelica, Shabazz Muhammad, Jamal Crawford. Off the Wolves. Ed Davis, Mo Harkless, Evan Turner off the Blazers. Warriors, Zaza Pachulia, David West, JaVale McGee, Homer Caspi. And off the Wizards, Mike Scott, Tim Frazier, Jody Meeks, Ramon Sessions. And yes, that's who's getting that's who's protected and who's not protected. So I'm kind of have an idea of how I'd like to have this go, but you see, in a draft, you never know what the other team's going to do. And that's just what makes it all more fun. And that's just what makes it a simulation, a great simulation. And it's something that I'm looking forward to. And I'm ready just to have some fun with this. And I hope with you guys watching this with me, I hope you guys have a lot of fun too. Okay, freeze it. 6-year deal. Okay, did they have him? Oh, I was going to say. Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck? Why is he, say, 6 years, 6.1 million? Yeah, okay, that's just an expiring deal. I gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, let's get started. So we got the 4th pick here so far. They took Surge. Rats. Okay. Who should we take? Should we take JJ? But he's got that big contract. I'd like to start off fresh. Wait, did they take... Who took DeJounte? Did they take DeJounte? Darn it, they took my point guard. I guess we'll have to go somewhere else. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? Let's see here. Veteran presence. We're taking the top dog here. JJ Redick, welcome to the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. So they take Willie Hernan-Gomez, and then the Bobcats have back-to-back picks for Sean Holmes and Kelly Olynyk. That's interesting. And they took Wesley Matthews. Cool. So, there's another guy I'd like to get here. I don't want to just stack up on veterans either. Today, honestly, I'm thinking after I do this, I'm going to trade for some players. A guy I have in mind is Josh Richardson. I like Josh Richardson. Great ball player. That's why I'm thinking, hey, let's go after... Is he still here? Yes, he is. ISO Joe Johnson, welcome to the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. Yeah, so we got 2 veterans on the team so far. So they take Trevor Ariza, they take Mike Scott, they take Bojan, they take Wayne Ellington, Norman Powell. There we go. Okay, and seriously in my mind, I have an idea here. Who are we going with next year? I didn't hope they weren't going to be gone. Who's a great backup point guard? Corey Joseph is a great backup point guard. Jerry Grant, I don't know. Meals, 2 of those, just no. Rondo, I don't want to deal with that. Tony Parker, you really should stay in San Antonio. I'm thinking we'll get Jay Crossover eventually here. I'm glad we got ISO Joe and we got JJ Redick, but real quick, we're going to take my man David West here. Now, you'll think I'm stacking up here on veterans. That's not going to be the case come first game of the season, opening game. So, yeah, but the reason why I'm taking these veterans is that I know I'll be able to get something for them eventually before they retire or I don't want to be on a contract anymore. So, that's just how we're going to roll with this. We'll take Corey Joseph. He'll be our backup point guard. I do have in mind, I think either I'm going to try and trade for DeJounte Murray or I'm going to try and sign Derrick Rose. All depends on our cap space. But we're going to take Corey Joseph there with that pick. So, yep. Our next one will be Jamal Crawford. Yep. And then our next one I'm playing, as long as he isn't taken, Deonta Davis. Where's my man Deonta? Oh, and we're gonna probably take. I'd like to take John Luber as well, but I think he'll be there eventually still. So, where's Deonta? There's my man. He's 20 years old and he's 73 overall already. He's a restricted free agent, like I mentioned before. That just sounds fantastic. So, Deonta Davis, welcome to the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. They take Luke Mbamute. They take Brandon Knight. Wow. Langston Galloway. Tyler Zeller. Tyler Johnson. What's up with Tyler's here? Alright. Next guy we should take. Let's look at what we got so far. So we got 2 shooting guards. We're good there for now. We got a small. We could have we have a starting 5 basically, right? Kind of. But let's see here. Let me just run through this. Okay. Yep, John Lure, welcome to the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. You're coming over here. I like the idea of being able to platoon guys between like the 1 and the 2, the 2 and the 3, the 3 and the 4, or the 4 and the 5. I just think that's fantastic. It just makes everyone so much more versatile, and just the variety of player combinations you can put together is just fantastic, I think. So, yeah. Who do we get next here? Really debating on this one. How many games was he in last year, anyways? I'd like to know. He played in 66 games. Does it say how many minutes per game? Only 14 minutes. That's not. Yeah, I don't think we can count on him, really. Feel bad saying that. Big L. I'm sorry, man. Who are we going with next? Joffrey Laverne, that's kind of tempting. But hang on here. Just kind of scrolling through here, just looking to see who we got out there. Wes Johnson, being a Timberwolves fan. Oh, man. The good old days, yeah. Let's see here. Let me scroll back up here. Hard with all these players. Hard to keep my memory fresh and remember who's there and who's not. Joffrey Laverne, he's on a cheap contract. He's a 74 overall. He's a center. You know what? We're going to take him. Joffrey Laverne, welcome to the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. Seattle takes JR. Huh. JR going on where it rains. Kyle Quinn's on Dakota, so is Jonas Repko. Ante Zizic off the Cavs goes to the Buffalo Braves. That's interesting. Cool. Okay. Who could we pick up next? Okay. I'm really just debating on this right now. We got 2 power forwards. We got 2 centers. We got 2 shooting guards. Okay. I've got an idea as to how we can get this to work. So we're going to take Zaza Pachulia here. Yeah, I know. I've got 3 centers on the team. Yeah, not for long. Okay? Trust me. So, let's see here. Let's have to wait here. Man, it goes so darn fast. My next pick will be, where is... Yeah, we got 2 shooting guards. So my next pick is going to be Amon Shumpert off the Sacramento Kings. He was with Cleveland earlier this year, but then he got flip-flopped in that huge trade, in those all those trades that the Cavs did while dumping everybody off their team, basically, and now they're in a full rebuild, kind of. But yeah, we're going to take Amon Shumpert. He can be a guy. I mean, he's 72 overall. He can be a guy. He'll come off the bench. He can be reserve if need be, and he's on a... Okay, actually, no, we're not going to take him on Shumpert because of that contract. I don't like that contract one bit. But then again, he could be your trade bait, so we're going to take... I guess we'll take him on Shumpert. What the heck? We're on round 10 already. Wow. The Braves take Big Al. Wizards take Nemanja Bjelica. Wizards take Andre Roberson as well. Buffalo Braves take Ed Davis. Okay, so right now we got 3 shooting guards. We should pick up a low-end small forward here. Like Terrence Ross. That's a great idea, honestly. Terrence Ross, welcome to the Beez. Delhi goes to Memphis. Well, Malachi Richardson and Sam Decker go to Baltimore. Nice. We're on round 12 out of 14 already. I am liking that. That is... Wow, this has flown by, guys. And tonight we're also going to be playing our first game here, too. And I'm excited to see who our opponent would be. It'd be kind of cool if we could play the Dakota Wizards. I'd really like that. All right. Now we are going to take... Okay, we should just take a good power... We should take a power forward here. Channing Frye, welcome to the Beez. Briefly, in my opinion. Humble opinion. Joakim Noah goes to Dakota. So does Bryce Johnson. Nice. I created those jerseys for Dakota all by myself, as well as the Fargo-Moorhead Beez ones. They just look fantastic. You don't expect things to turn out as good as they end up turning out, which is really something. Okay. Jared Jack, you're on a cheap contract. We'll just take Jared Jack here for now. He's not going to be our starting point guard. Don't worry. Corey Joseph will not be our starting point guard either. I have an idea, and we'll make this work. Okay, this is our last pick. We'll just throw in Ramon. We'll just pull out Ramon Sessions there real quick. The draft has ended. Nice. Okay. We're going to start the season here. Here we go. Our first game is against the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to get that draft class for next year, 2018 draft class. NBA2K Creations. Yeah, fantastic draft class. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's just on the money, okay? And I do not want storylines. No, thank you. So, yeah, this team is not the way I exactly want it. So, how we're going to start off, we're going to start off with some trades. Okay? So let's see what we can get for Zaza Pachulia here. I'd really like to see. Okay. I don't see anything intriguing like that from there right now. Okay, what if I threw these two guys together? Hang on. First off, we're going to go in here. Where the heck is Derrick Rose? I'd like to know. Where's my man Derrick Rose? Crap. My man Chris Anderson got signed by Portland. I'll explain why I wanted him in a bit. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah. Crap. Okay, we'll see if I can get my man that I want for a point guard then. Where is my man? Also, with the Dakota Wizards, we will be rebranding. I forgot to mention the Washington Wizards. We will be rebranding them as well. My apologies for not mentioning that before. Wait, so then who took DeJounte Murray? I'm looking for him. I can't find him. Wonder where he went. Is he on Seattle? There's my man. Okay, okay. What if I gave? Okay, here. Okay, now this is where we're gonna start messing around with draft picks. Okay, we give that up. Okay. Okay, so what if I did this for you? Okay. What if I gave you Channing Frye, and then you gave me DeJounte Murray, honestly? How does that not work out for you? That does not make any sense. Okay, what about like Jared Jack or something? Jared Jack and Zaza. Okay, you didn't want that either. That's very interesting. You know what? I'm not even going to try and trade right now. We'll look at the automatic trade finder here, and let's see what goes on there. Nothing here seems appealing to me. Quinn Cook, now he's been doing work down in the D-League as of late. Okay. Okay, what if I gave up Iman Shumpert and Jared Jack? Patrick Beverly. That's intriguing. That could be an option. But let's survey the options. Rest of them. I'm not giving up Deontay Davis. No, thank you. Aaron Brooks, not appealing. Yeah, I don't... Okay, wait, hang on. Maybe we should take that Pat Beverly deal. I like that deal. He's on a one-year deal, which is awesome. However, I do not want Boban. No, I don't want Boban. No, Bobo. Give me, like... Oh, gee, I don't know. I'm trying to like, no thing. Jared Soldier? Meh. Get real. No. Okay, I don't see that working out. Crap. Wait, hang on. If I did that. Okay, wait. Okay, how much money? Require 3.45 mil? Okay. But then again, okay, I don't want to deal with that. This is ridiculous. Yeah, so Ramon and what if I did that? What would that turn out to look like? I'd really like to know. I'm gonna run in here and look real quick at some stuff. Wow, the free agent pool has really gone downhill. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see here. Okay, what if I went in here? Murray. Really? They don't want... That's really something. Really can't find anything, huh? You know, I'm almost thinking we're going to have to dive deep into the draft picks in order to get this to go the way we want it to. So, this is going to seem like a really dumb trade. But this is what I'm going to honestly do. And I'll explain my reasoning for doing this why in a minute here. That's another guy I would like to take. By golly. Okay, he was recently signed. Crap. Yeah, so... How can we get this to work? Who else would I take? Okay, I didn't mean to look over that. The Bulls got him. The Bulls got Chris Bosh, of course. Should have guessed. Who could we go after here? Okay, I got an idea. What if we did this? Give up Zaza, and they give up Pat Beverly. Honestly, that might work. That's okay. Iman Shum. Okay, I don't want Boban. No, thank you. No thanks, dude. Okay, what if I did that and I gave you a second round pick eventually from the near future? I don't want Wes Johnson. No thanks, man. Okay, what if I gave you that second round pick then? No, I don't want to do it like that, man. Okay, I'll give him a 2019 second rounder. You guys are really stubborn, you know that? Okay, I don't see this going into the future that far. So what I'm going to do it. Hang on. I got a better idea. I like that sound effect. That's awesome. Let's go back to Seattle here and give my man DeJounte Murray. Oh, wow. You're really not going to give that up, are you? Okay, what if you gave me then... In addition, I don't know. Like... Try that again. No? You're not gonna... Not willing to give that up, huh? It's really crazy, man. Okay, what if I gave you 2020 first rounder? Boom! We got our starting point guard. DeJounte Murray, welcome to the Fargo-Moorhead Beez. And I do not know why it's like that. I don't know why it's like that. I don't like that. It's like that. And I almost forgot. We got another guy we gotta go trade after. Josh Richardson, my man. Get him off the Heat. He's on a great contract. And we can get him on an extension, which would be awesome. Get Channing Frye there. Okay, wait, let's see. Will they take that? Nope. Okay. What if I gave you then 2021 second round pick? Okay. What if I give you a 2021 first round pick? Okay. Wait, did I just do that? Wait. Give them up in consecutive years. Hang on, let me think about something there. Okay, then if I gave you Channing Frye and Jared Jack. Okay. Okay, what if I give you Jared Jack and... Okay, so that doesn't work like that. Okay. And then I gave you that pick and that pick. Okay, fine. Okay. What the heck? No? Okay. Let me try this here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just kind of brainstorming here, people. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think how we can get this to work. You know what? Instead of me just sitting here, I'm gonna cut this video off here and I'm gonna get this figured out, and then we'll come back and then I will get going on that first game. So hey guys, this is great. We got our draft done. We got the explanation done. This is awesome. This is fantastic. I'm gonna get this stuff taken care of. I'll be back with you guys in a little while. I'll catch you later, guys. Stay tuned.